Hello everyone, this is David King from Flow Software Solutions. So before I started Flow with my brother, I was the software architect at Lucion Environmental, and I was in charge with building Lucion NexGen. And 8 years ago, when we started building that product, there were various off-the-shelf software products out there that we could choose from. And actually, the products are available to the wider market, haven't really changed in those 8 years. But there was a reason that Lucian didn't use those off-the-shelf products and built something in-house. And that was when we were looking at their product, their company rather, we spent about 2 months basically analyzing and talking to, interviewing, all the people within the company, see exactly what they did, their behaviors and the processes. And we built up this big model of how the company actually worked and sort of had a look and saw where all those leaks were. And we plugged those leaks with software as much as you can and made the whole process quite unified. And it meant that all data was available to the right people, and management could get management reports very quickly, upper management could get further reports. And that technology has served them very, very well. When I joined them in 2012, I think it was, there was around 60 staff, and they've grown to, I think, 700 staff at the moment, maybe more. And so that's pretty phenomenal growth for that period of time. And software isn't everything. It's a great management team. Good processes in place prior to that, but they were feeling the sort of problems that a company of about 60 staff experience, with management growth and data as well. And so when we built that product, it really did scratch a lot of their itches. But the thing is, in the 8 years that has passed, a lot has changed in the technology landscape. And our company now, we're in the unique position that we get to build something that we've already built again. And so, I get to lean heavily on my experiences with Lucian. And, we're now building products for our customers that are in the foundations a league beyond what we had at Lucian NexGen. And so our goal with Flow Software Solutions is really in the sort of medium term to build products that are the best products that are out there. So if you think Lucian has an advantage because of Lucian NexGen, well, the products that we're building for our customers are going to give an even bigger advantage. I can guarantee that. And it's really exciting to be able to say that because, from quite a selfish perspective, I get to solve some of the problems that I never got to solve at Lucian, not because they were unsolvable, but because the technology wasn't there yet. And now I get to use fairly new but also fairly stable tech from Google largely to solve some of those problems. So things that we're looking at, the offline capabilities of the software, that's very, very high up. We've got solutions now in place that are extremely robust. And then also that sort of real-time multi-user collaboration. Now, if you've ever used Google Docs, you might have experienced, and hopefully you could remember the experience of, sharing it with one of your colleagues, and then all of a sudden, you can see that that's their cursor, they're typing. This is amazing. And, this is the sort of thing that we take for granted, certainly in document editing. And yet, in surveying, some of the products out there are frankly archaic. If you don't have Wi-Fi connection, you can't collect data. Okay, if you don't have a network connection, you can't submit your images. Okay, fair enough. But you can only have one surveyor on site. So you might have a team of 2 surveyors and only one can enter data because you don't want duplication. So something we've built into the products right now, you can have 2, 3, 4 tablets all collecting data for the same report, and those 4 machines are kept in sync in real time. So each surveyor can see each other's data immediately. So, it's very transparent. Everyone can see where we're up to. And that data is also immediately accessible to the back office team through the dashboard. So these are early days for our company. So we are looking at those core processes for those companies, and that really is the on-site data collection and the collation of reports at the end of that. And obviously there's a lot of peripheral things around that, things like the CRM, quotes, contracts, finances, invoices. All of that is peripheral to that. But we believe that if we get that core process of getting the team on site, collecting that data, and having the whole system very robust, then we have a very, very solid foundation upon which we can build those further features. And so we are a young company. We have essentially 3 customers, all after surveying software, but we are looking for more customers. And if you want to work with a team that is, I'd say, best in class for software in the surveying world, please get in touch. I'll take your comments. Make me a LinkedIn request, send me an email or an email. Give me a call if you've got my phone number, and I'll be very, very happy to chat to you all. So I'll just leave it at that. I hope you've had a lovely start to the week, and I'll hopefully speak to you on LinkedIn. Toodaloo.